So you're in the market for a Festool Carvex. Which one do you want? The barrel grip or the D-handle? Which one's better? It's a lot of money. Which one is going to serve you the best? Howdy, my name is Robert Dailey, owner of Dailey Woodworks in Bryan, Texas, and that is exactly what I'm setting out to answer for myself today, is which one of these do I want? So, time for disclosures. This is the corded Carvex version that I'm borrowing from a friend, and this was the version that I originally was ordered for myself, but due to back orders, shipping mixes up, this is what I got, which is the D-handle version. Now, I did intend on getting the cordless version because I think a jigsaw, that is a tool that's just served very well by being cordless. So what I'm comparing is not corded versus cordless. I'm not comparing the power. What I'm doing is I want a very subjective, my opinion, which one of these do I like better. So I basically got permission of like, hey, this wasn't really what I wanted. I got sent this one by mistake, but I might like it. I might want to keep it. Can I try it out? And he's like, yes, try it out. If you don't like it, then we'll fix the order, send you the right one out. So this is going to be cutting a shape with both of these and telling you my opinion. So here is what I'm cutting. This is my sys jig. Basically, it's a insert template that I made to put in the bottom of my sustainers, and then I'll staple in scrap plywood to build my own custom inserts for tools that didn't come in sustainers. So as you can see, I've got like a little notch here, I've got a little right angle right there, I've got some curves, I've got some profiles. Nothing crazy, but I figure if I cut one with one jigsaw and another with another jigsaw in this shape, then that's going to give me a fairly accurate, like, hey, which one do I like better? Now, this is normally something I would rough cut on the bandsaw, and then I would use a template guide on my router to cut out. There we go. So that's what I'm going to cut out. The idea with the barrel grip is you have variable speed. I already don't like the safety where it's located at. So right there. And then you can use it like a barrel grip as well. And so you can come from underneath the table and do that. So let's go ahead and make a cut and see what we got. This blade is not really set up to make curved cuts. So I'm not the greatest sawyer in the world. Very easy to track my line, very smooth. I've got an old rigid jigsaw that's nothing special, and before that I had a Black & Decker, so, you know, 10 times the price of your Walmart Black & Decker one. Of course it's going to be smoother. You'd hope anyway, right? The strobe light is a little weird, but it's kind of nice. As far as trigger control goes, it's not Festool's best trigger. I'm going to come out and say that. Their drills have phenomenal triggers. This one's a little finicky, but again, I'm having to use it funny. So let's try the barrel grip this, or let's try an undercut. So I do like that. If I'm going to undercut with this, it's easy to hold. All right, so I have what I think is a little bit too thick of a blade. I'm going to find my blade set that I got with this, and I'm going to put on a smaller coping blade, and that way I can really test some turns and stuff, because that's going to matter. Okay, again, my jigsaw skills are not great, but we got the first one cut. Not bad. I can definitely see why you want that clear insert in there to kind of hold the blade steady. It's a little wobbly without it. So now we're going to set up this Carvex, but I am going to be fair to both and go ahead and take out this plastic insert. Alright, setup is the same. Again, I'm not using the little clear plastic guy, though I should be. I'm going to start with the same blade I started with and kind of get approximately the same place and switch to the smaller blade. This guy is corded, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with dust collection. It didn't feel like it was really hindering me at all, and it's corded anyway, so feel like I got a little bit more control with the barrel grip there. So let's switch to the smaller blade now. I think it's about time to switch, or did I get this section too? I think I got to there. That's a straight cut. That's not going to tell me much anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it with the Did y'all see sparks come out of here? That's crazy. There shouldn't be sparks. It's burning the paint off. I'm not really sure. And I just ruined my blade. Alright, I'm going to do one more test. I ruined the blade, and that's one reason I'm a little leery of this version. I did it wrong. Yes, I did it wrong, and if I did it right, that wouldn't have happened. But here's the thing, is I'm human and I make mistakes. It's the same reason why I'm seriously looking at buying a saw stop, is because I'm human and make mistakes. And sometimes being human can cause problems, right? So let's do that. I've got that adjusted, I believe, where it needs to be. And now I am going to use the guide. My kit came with a bunch of them, so I'm going to go ahead and use the guide to kind of cut my kerf this time, and then we will see what we got. So let's get you turned on. That was wrong. I don't know if it goes up or down. I don't know if there is an up or down. Alright, so we're going to put that right there, and we're going to turn it on. There we go. Okay. So I've got my kerf guy here, holding my blade nice and steady. So here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to cut the inside out, and then I'm going to cut the outside out. Hey, don't turn it on when you're not in the material, Robert. Alright. No more dust collection. Dust collection is absolutely in the way this time. This flips up out of the way when it's excited. Yeah, that went poorly. Whew, that is really hot, dummy. Alright, now we're going to try this with the cordless version. And I'm just going to go ahead and disc dust collection. That was in the way from the get-go. Oh yeah, it's variable, so you know. Alright, so the things we learned from this test are, one, I don't have any type of jigsaw skills at all, and I'm not very good at using a jigsaw. The second thing we learned is with the little ceramic guides, if your blade is painted, it's going to burn off that paint and have some sparks. So, with all that being said, which one do I like better? So, I just didn't really get used to the way this one was held. And what I noticed was, whoops, hold up, let me lock it so we're not moving. Okay. There we go. What I noticed is whenever I'm driving this guy, I was holding it about right here, was where I really liked holding it and steering it. Whenever I had it in the same mode, I could do it like this. Now this guy is a little bit more back heavy because it's battery powered, but that's to be expected. I like the control of the trigger. I like being able to easily start and stop it, because if I start this and then my hand's up here, I can't just easily stop it. Whereas this, I let go and it stops. That's a big deal to me because that's a safety thing. I tore up the blade because I kind of messed up as I pulled out and I banged the blade while it was still going, or it hadn't stopped all the way. 100% my fault, but using a trigger, that doesn't happen as much. Hold it like a barrel. I can hold it right there. When I hold it upside down, it's fine. It kind of holds onto my hand. Whereas this, I don't know. It's completely personal preference, and I know many people prefer this style. And probably if I practiced and got used to it, I would most likely like this style better. But for the ways I use a jigsaw, this is completely really what I want. I like the variable speed. I can't get over this one doesn't have variable speed. If it had some type of trigger on it, that might be better. But overall, the cut's about the same. I feel like you have to go faster with this one. You have to cut faster because you can't throttle the blade back, right? The blades all go. But also, I kind of got going wrong on a cut, and I wasn't able to just immediately stop. Whereas this, it stopped now. And so if I mess up, if I start going the wrong direction, I can quickly stop without having to reposition my hand. So 100% personal preference, but I'm glad now that I was sent the wrong one, because I was curious, like, would I like this one better? And I wasn't sure. So I ended up having the rare opportunity to do a video over both. If you're coming from barrel grip, you're used to it just being on and go all the time, you might like this. It feels more comfortable when you first pick it up like this. And if you're holding it like this, it's definitely comfortable. But as I kind of realized as I was steering it around, you hold the jigsaw like this, you hold the jigsaw like this, you hold the jigsaw like this, you hold the jigsaw in a lot of different ways as you're using it. So does this one position where it's way more comfortable and I can't get that exact comfortable grip on there, does that really matter so much? Because I'm going to hold it like this, or I'm going to steer it from the top. There's lots of different ways to hold it, whereas this, yeah, you can get your hand around the barrel in a lot of different ways, but I don't see the real advantage of it. I will say cordless, 100% cordless. I cannot stand having a cord on this thing. Like, I hate cords whenever I can avoid it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video is of value to you. I will link to everything in the descriptions below so you can find it. And if you want to buy a Carvex, you can buy a Carvex. If you are a Carvex hater, then cool. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.